In honor of Jeff Gordon making the Hall of Fame, I'm rocking the Caterpillar. I know I look terrible. Please don't comment down below how bad I look. How's it going, guys? I know you guys have been waiting for NASCAR Heat 3 news for a pretty long time, and nothing has been coming out recently. And last year and the year before, usually it'd be around the All-Star race where the first reveal would come out. I still think the reveal is coming very soon, so don't worry about that. But there is some news, and as you can tell by the title, it's probably the best news you're gonna get. If you guys have been following my channel for a pretty long time, then you guys know how much I've criticized the game engine that 704 Games uses. But also, if you've been following me, you know that NASCAR Heat 2 was a very good step up and an improvement in terms of just the features that are in the game. However, I was still skeptical on, let's say, the tire model or the physics and stuff like that. And if you're really distracted by the mustache, I'm sorry. I know it's distracting. It's distracting for me too. But earlier this month, Unity came out with their 2018 upgrade, and it is a huge upgrade. Over 330 new features in the Unity engine. And the Unity engine is what 704 Games uses for their game in NASCAR Heat 2 and NASCAR Heat 3. Sean Wilson already came out on Twitter saying that NASCAR Heat 3 will use an updated and upgraded version of the Unity engine. Unity released a little video just showcasing basically the abilities that this engine has. Now, I'm going to play the video for you. Look out for one little detail in that video that I think can really be an improvement for what if it is Heat 3, Heat 4, Heat 5. So just look in there. You saw the graphical improvements. Obviously, it looks a lot better. The visuals, it looks like a developer can definitely get in there and make a great game with Unity. There's one little detail in there that I saw that I think will be very nice for the NASCAR E3 game, which is day to night transitions. You saw the little transitioning from day to night, and at nighttime you saw the lights kind of come up right there at the last second. I think that is something that can be very useful for NASCAR E3, for racetracks like Homestead, for now even Martinsville that has lights, and for any of those day-to-night transitions like the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte. If they can implement that in NASCAR E3, if they could get that in there in time, then I think that would be really good. Brett Bibby, the vice president of engineering at Unity, came out with a statement. He said, with Unity 2018.1, we are introducing one of the largest upgrades in the history of our company, and it's centered around two major concepts: next level rendering and performance by default. We have brought the world's best talent together with the goal of making Unity 2018 the premier choice for all creators, from high-end studios to individuals experimenting with the boundaries of what's possible and everything in between. Now, like I said, there's over 330 new features, but we're going to focus on three main features. There's four really main features, but there's three of them that I'm going to focus on in particular because I think it'll have a lot to do with what NASCAR Heat 3 and NASCAR Heat 4 and NASCAR Heat 5 in the future will be and how they can improve. So number one, and the biggest feature that Unity is pushing, is scriptable render pipelines, SRP. SRP is perhaps the greatest improvement in Unity. The feature intends to revolutionize the way Unity does rendering, which another engine they has been missing and required the flexibility and transparency. It will open up the rendering pipeline engine in Unity for you. The SRP comes with two rendering pipelines suitable for different scenarios. Lightweight pipeline, which we're not really going to talk about, but high definition render pipeline. That's what we will talk about. High definition render pipelines intends to offer you with the tools to take your high definition visuals to the next level. If you want to develop a game with more ambitious graphics that are aimed at sophisticated platforms like high-end PCs and consoles, then the HDRP is suited for you. This is graphics. This is an improvement on graphics from the Unity engine, what you're able to get from a Unity engine. Now, what the 704 Games and Monster Games, the developers, have to do with this upgrade is be able to take the developments and the upgrades that Unity have provided them and put their skills and upgrade the graphics of the game. So this I'm very excited for. Number two, the shader graph is another feature in Unity 2018. With the new shader tool, you can create an extensive range of shaders such as oozing lava, flashing LEDs, elegant scenarios. So I don't know much about the shader graph obviously, but it sounds pretty interesting with the scenarios, the LED lighting. This could be done for, let's say, night races or however the lighting works in NASCAR Heat 3. An improvement here can help the graphic and visuals with NASCAR Heat 3. And number three is the C job system. So the new exciting job system offers what most developers have been asking for, which is the ability to capitalize on modern multi-core processes easily. It is a high-performance, multi-threaded system that allows you to build games that optimize their usage of today's multi-core processors without burning your hands in complicated lines of code. With the job system, you can conveniently write parallel code in a sandbox and take full advantage of the functionalities of the platform you're targeting. It is what you need to make your games complex without compromising on performance. So what I'm getting from that job system is basically you're able to upgrade the graphics without costing performance. So the performance would be like the frame rate. NASCAR Heat 3 is on PC, so they can take advantage. For example, they already have 60 frames per second on PC. They can upgrade it even more, not in terms of 60 frames per second, you'll keep it at 60 frames locked, but improve the visuals without losing frame rate. That's a big deal that now it looks like Unity is able to give them. One paragraph that I saw in these articles that caught my eye was this: new features make it easier for teams of artists, designers, and developers to collaborate more efficiently. Unity 2018 makes it easier for teams to create levels, cinematic content, and gameplay sequences without coding. This is really exciting news because I feel like now with the Unity engine that 704 have the ability to create little gameplay sequences, cutscenes, scenarios like that. Like if you remember NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup, where you'd have guys go to the garage area and fight a little bit. There's just more ability to get more immersion out of the game. And that's what I've been asking for as long as they've been developers, basically, is immersion. Make me feel like a driver. Make me feel like I'm at the NASCAR racetrack. Make me feel like a driver. Make me feel like a fan if, there's autographs or something like that. Just make it more immersive. Make it just a little bit better that way. Now, all these features from this game engine will affect directly the core of the game. What I think needed the most upgrades is the core of the game. I feel like the features from NASCAR Heat 2 are there. The career mode seeding or the planting of career mode, it wasn't able to be finished in NASCAR Heat 2, but it was a huge improvement, and they're going to build it for NASCAR Heat 3. As Sean Wilson tweeted, many improvements across the board, but career is getting a lots of love. So their focus right now is career mode, which is, I completely agree. 100% career mode needs to be the focus because it's where they can set themselves apart from every other competitor in terms of the racing games. Focus on career mode, make it unique, make it entertaining, make it fun. And with this upgraded game engine, this really is the best news that I think we can get before a reveal of the game has even come out, because they've already stated that they will be using the upgraded version of Unity, which means they will have more power at their hands, just graphically, visually, and performance-wise for the core of the game. This gives the creators and Monster Gaming the tools that they need to go out and make a great game. So that's what I'm really hoping for. That's what I think this news is going to provide. I don't know if all these features will directly affect the game. I think this is better news more for the future, that as long as the developers get their hands on these tools and they have more time with it, that they'll be able to improve it as time goes along, and now they have the ability to do that. So like I've stated a lot in this video, I really do think this is the best news you're going to get in the lead up to the game. No matter what the features are, really, in my opinion, no matter how much better career mode is, no matter how much better the online is, no matter what cool features they add in the game, the fact that the core of the game, the life of it, the game engine itself, is better and better improved. And now that 704 and Monster Games can improve on that, I think you're going to get a much better game already. This is the best news that you can hear. I'm very excited for it. You could just kind of tell I'm very excited that this has been improved. So that's your first kind of news on NASCAR Heat 3. I don't know when the game will be released. I don't know when they're going to reveal it. I don't know anything. I really don't. But this news is pretty good, and I think you will be getting a reveal rather soon. So just keep your eyes peeled out for that. If you guys like the video, make sure to like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Hope you're having a great day. Comment down below what you think of the changes of Unity and whether 704 and Monster can put those changes into use and make a much better game. I'll see you guys later. Hope you're having a great day. Peace out.
Even if I tried, even if I wanted to, and I can't change. Even if I tried, my love, she keeps me warm.